So good. Hey guys, it's Megan and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have a really fun, my light just died, but I'm gonna keep going. I have a really fun Thanksgiving special for you guys today. I made dessert for Thanksgiving tomorrow. It is chocolate marshmallow poke cake and it is a 10 out of 10, so stay tuned to watch me make it. So first we're gonna start with the cake part of it. And we are doing the Betty Crocker Super Moist Triple Chocolate Fudge Cake Mix. So first we're going to preheat the oven to 350. I'll be back. So bake, 350, start. And then we are going to mix the cake, water, oil, and eggs. And I will be back. Okay, first we're going to put the cake mix into this bowl. Next, we're just going to take 1 cup of water. Got my cup of water, and half a cup of vegetable oil, and I'm just going to use the same cup. That way we don't have to wash more dishes. Lastly, it calls for 3 eggs, so I'm just going to put these in there. So we're going to mix it with this electrical mixer because I'm too lazy to mix it by hand. Just putting it on medium, making sure it's all mixed together well. Now that it's all mixed up, I'm going to pour it into the pan and then put it into the oven. That I have it all mixed up, and in this pan I'm going to put it into the oven for about 28 to 33 minutes, and then I'm going to come back to see if it's done. Okay, while the cake mixture is in the oven, it's got about 16 minutes left. I wanted to go ahead and make the mixture that goes down into the holes of the cake once it's done. So I'm going to go ahead and put heavy whipping cream and condensed milk with some chocolate chips in a bowl. It takes 1 whole can of the condensed milk, so I'm going to put that in there. Ooh, yummy goodness. Oh wow, I didn't realize how slow it would come out. Minutes later, literally. I think I'm going to put the heavy whipping cream in here, that way I can get the last little bit of the condensed milk out. So you take 1/3 of this. That's about 1/3. Mix it up. Okay, maybe I'm gonna need a spoon for this actually, or a knife. Yeah, did not realize how slow that came out. And then next, you need 1/2 cup of the semi-sweet chocolate chips. So here is 1 cup. And then one more half. That's about half of a cup. And then one for good measure. It's a secret, don't tell anyone. Now that it's all in this bowl, I'm just gonna mix it up really quickly. Doesn't really need to be mixed up that much. It's gonna go in the microwave just to get those chocolate chips melted. It says 30 seconds to a minute, but I'm just gonna put it in for 30 seconds and then see how it's looking. But it looks so yummy, guys. It's already looking really good. King wants some. I know you guys can't see him, but look. He's my sous chef today. He's a very hungry boy, if you can't tell. Oh, sticking to the sides. Okay, now I'm gonna put this in the microwave for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Okay, it's been 30 seconds. The timer has went off. It's not all the way melted yet. You can see there's still some chocolate chips, but I'm just gonna give it another stir and then I'm gonna put it back into the microwave, but you can see it's kind of melting a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna put this back into the microwave for honestly another 45 seconds because it still has a lot more melting to do. So I'll be back in 45 seconds. I heated it up for a minute, so now it's been a minute and a half in total, and honestly, it's still not really melted. I'm trying to get all of these chocolate chips like super melted. Let's see. Shake, 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 shake. Mix, mix, mix. Welcome to my baking class. Let's see. I think it's looking a little bit better now. Your stand wants to fall. Mix, mix, mix. Okay, I think it's pretty mixed up. So now I'm just gonna set this to the side. My cake mix has another 8 minutes, so I'm just gonna let this sit. And then I will be back when the cake is out of the oven. It's out of the oven, and it says to use the end of a wooden spoon to poke holes in it. And then I'm going to pour this mixture into the holes and on top of the cake. Just gonna poke a bunch of holes. Like so. Let's do it like this. Okay. Now that we poked the holes, I don't know how many is too many, but we're gonna go with that. And then we're going to pour this chocolate mixture into the holes and over top of the cake. I think it's just gonna go into it, honestly. It's okay if it's not all the way filled on top because we're gonna put something else over top the whole cake, but this is mostly just to fill in the holes. Oh, don't know if I actually. Okay, now that it's in majority of the holes, I'm just going to kind of flatten it out on top. That way it's a nice even layer. Add the chocolates in the holes. I'm going to put this in the fridge. Also, I had to do that. But I'm going to put this into the fridge for about an hour and then I'll be back. Okay, it's been about an hour, so I got this out of the fridge. It's still a little warm on the bottom, but it's finally a little bit chill. So now we're gonna make the marshmallow whipped cream, and that's what's gonna go on the top. And then we will do the chocolate swirls. So we'll just take some melted chocolate chips and heavy cream and then swirl it in to give it that marble pattern. So let's make the marshmallow whipped cream first. We're gonna take, I need a bowl. Actually, we'll be back. Okay, now that I have a bowl to mix this in, I'm going to put 1.5 cups of this heavy whipping cream. There's one, and then a half. And then it says just to whisk it up until it kind of thickens a little bit. So let's see. I'm gonna use this little thin one. I don't think it really will thicken with this, but let's see. Okay, and then we're going to add the powdered sugar, vanilla, and whip it until it starts to get stiff. So we'll add 1/3 cups of this powdered sugar. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Nobody saw that. Okay, 1 teaspoon of the vanilla. And then we're just gonna mix that up until it starts to get a little bit thick with the powdered sugar. And then after, we're gonna add some marshmallow fluff. To come back once it's a little bit stiff. Now it's starting to look like homemade whipped cream. And you have to add about 2 cups of this marshmallow fluff, which is honestly just as good right out of the can. But we're gonna add about 8 spoonfuls of this. Honestly, it's probably, let's see. It's probably about this whole can. Okay, and then I'm gonna mix it up and I will be back. I ended up using this electrical mixer because it was a little bit harder to stir than I thought. So, nobody saw that. But now it's like looking really good. Okay, now that it's all mixed up, I'm just gonna spread it on top evenly, and then I'm gonna go in with the chocolate mix, and I'm gonna do a little marble design on top. Oh, looks so good. My first time trying this recipe, so I'm excited to try it. Let me know if anybody else has already had this recipe, but I know it's gonna be good. Okay, now we're gonna make the chocolate chips and heavy whipping cream melted together to do the little marble design on the top of the whipped cream. So it's just about half a cup of these chocolate chips. I'm just gonna use the same bowl. And then about 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream to kind of get that consistency. I'm just gonna measure with my heart. I think that's about 3 tablespoons. And then I'm gonna put this in the microwave, and I went ahead and poured the chocolate mix into a Ziploc bag, just so I can squeeze this out a little bit. Ooh, there must be a chocolate chip stuck in there that didn't melt. Same right there. And then I'm gonna take a toothpick and then just go ahead and like marble it in, which is what they said. So I'm guessing just like this. That's my best marble design. I think it looks pretty good. I know it's gonna taste amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 10 out of 10 before I even taste it, because I had it all separately and it was good. So I know it's gonna be good all together. Okay, guys. That is the final look. I'm so excited to try it, but I already know it's gonna be fire. So definitely make this. And yeah, I will taste test it for you guys as well, but I'm so excited to get into it. I wasn't gonna taste test it for you guys, but then you would be missing out, so I'm definitely gonna do that for you. I just know it's gonna be so good. Okay, I got this little, I messed up the other piece. I got this little corner piece. Oh, it looks so good. Look at that. That gooey goodness. Oh my goodness. Yum. Spatula doesn't fit in there. Okay. Oh, that was so good. Taste test time. Let's get some topping as well. But look at all these layers. That was a lot of work, so it better taste amazing. I was gonna add vanilla ice cream to this, but it literally tastes like a fudge sundae all in one, so I don't even need to add vanilla ice cream. Oh my goodness, it's so good. I'm gonna rate it a 10 out of 10. And let me know in the comments below if you've tried this before or if you're gonna try it, because I definitely recommend for your next family gathering to make this for them. I think they will fall in love with you. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I will see you guys on another platform or next week.